Striking postal workers put up picket lines in Nanaimo and the surrounding area today, shutting down mail service across the Harbour city. It was one of 10 communities across the country hit by the rotating strike action by CUPW members, the second to be hit on Vancouver Island so far. A News Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett has the story.
Postal Station A in downtown Nanaimo was behind picket lines this morning, as were postal outlets in Parksville and Ladysmith. And workers are also picketing outside the mail processing plant on East Wellington Road. The union representing postal workers has launched rotating day-long strikes in 10 locations across the country. This morning, it's Nanaimo's turn.
We'd like to settle this as quickly and as painlessly as possible without the public being held hostage.
Today, the union accused Canada Post of trying to provoke them into a full-fledged strike.
But that's not the route that we want to take. We're doing one-day rotating strikes to minimize the impact on the public and to give them the service that we think they deserve.
Canada Post today implemented a 3-day delivery schedule for letter carriers. The Crown Corporation says the rotating strike action has cost them $65 million.
Canada Post says in the last decade they've seen a double-digit drop in the amount of mail they handle. The world has changed. Is our mail system even relevant anymore?
Jessica Davis thinks so. She runs a small mail order business out of her home, selling handmade baby blankets and bibs all over North America.
That's the way that we send all of our packages. We go through the post, the post office. We can't afford to send things through FedEx, Purolator, all stuff like that.
Davis says she could deliver local orders herself, but she'll go broke if she has to fill all her orders using courier companies.
We just couldn't afford it. Like, we'll go out of business before we start. I mean, small businesses already have a hard enough time the first year they're in business. Now you're throwing in a mail strike.
It's going to affect large businesses to a huge degree, but it's also going to affect a lot of small businesses, which maybe aren't so much on the map, but they're definitely there, and we definitely service them.
We asked people on the streets of Nanaimo today whether they'd miss regular postal service.
I'm a big proponent of letter writing still, so I have to get cards out to my 105-year-old Aunt Nellie back east, so absolutely.
Will it affect you at all?
No. Why not? There's a lot of couriers companies out there now. They created a whole new industry because of their behavior.
Internet. Yeah, internet all the way.
I still use the mail. Yeah. Every once in a while for things and stuff like that. I work at a pulp and paper plant, so I want as much paper used as possible. So.
In Nanaimo, Jonathan Bartlett, A News.